Hello, friends. This is Neha, and welcome to Happiness Project episode 4. So, as I promised, I'll be taking you deep into your roots to clean all the unhappiness from there. But before we start, fun fact for this week: you all have ID cards, right? You have Aadhaar card, especially in bank. Aadhaar card is must, friends. Remember this when you go. Anyways, so if you can have this identity card, why can't cows and buffaloes? Yes, my friends, in government of India has proposed that they'll be giving identity cards same like Aadhaar cards to all the cows and buffaloes. Yeah, that sounds weird, but it will be for tracking the bovine population and understand how the resources are flowing. So maybe it's funny, but yeah, it's happening. Na, 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 Yes, that's the mantra for today's episode, saying no. Since childhood, we are taught that we should not say no. If somebody asks us something, we should do it. If somebody asks us something, we should give them to you. That's fine when you were a child, but when you grow up, you need to learn saying no. Saying no is not negative, my friends. It's setting your boundaries and setting your priorities because time is very limited. And saying yes is commitment of your precious time. So if you give your time to a thing which you don't want to do, that will create such a resentment in yourself that it will be seen by others eventually. For example, you're doing some work and your colleague comes and asks you for help, but you are at already so much into your own thing that you cannot help. But he is your friend, you need to do it. You need to help him. So you just take that work too. Finally, you neither finish your work nor can complete their work. And you start feeling frustrated that whole day was unproductive. You go home, you want to spend time at home, relax, but your spouse has some other plan. She wants you to take outside, buy vegetables, do all the things together, but you're so tired, but you cannot even say no. So finally you go reluctantly, and that can be seen by them. After all, they are your partners. They can feel a slight change in your attitude, and you cannot control that attitude because it's coming from inside. So, friends, what would have happened in these both situations if you would have said no? You could have proposed few alternatives to your friend, and you would have helped him to, solve it on your own, so that next time he won't need to take your help. And you could have proposed to your wife that, let's get everything, let's order from outside from Big Basket or Zomato, or order some food for us. Let's sit inside home and we'll just enjoy. Maybe at evening, if we feel relaxed, we'll go for a walk, and it would have been beautiful. So saying no is not rejecting another person, or you don't need to feel guilty, but you are setting some boundaries for yourself, because this pretending of saying yes cannot be done for a long time. Eventually, your volcano of frustration will, just go off. And then what will happen? Today's mostly relationships or marriages get screwed because of this, because we are not communicating with each other in a healthy way. We keep all things in our mind. We keep pretending of what we are not to impress our partner. But definitely, being human being, at one point of time, you cannot pretend. And when that pretending stops, and partner feels, अरे ये तो बदल गया, ये ऐसा पहले नहीं था, ये ऐसी पहले नहीं थी, and things take a back turn. So let's be honest in our communication and say no when you don't want to do something. And trust me, this this thing will help you for a long term. So friends, I hope you got this week's lesson, that is, say no when you don't want to. So friends, let's start. But before that, this song. But friends, please don't go and say no to each and everything, else your boss will come and punch me on my nose. So just be intelligent enough to understand when to say no. Friends, before I end this episode, I would like to take this moment to thank my mother. I lost her in March, and I don't want to cry or, sulk on her loss. Rather than as she wanted, I want to celebrate her life. And this moment I'm taking to thank her for all the blessings, And since April, she has given me so much power. My dreams are chasing me, friends. Yes, that's the magic of blessing. That's the magic of, mother's love. So I thank her wholeheartedly, and I'm going to fulfill her every wish. And friends, even I want you to realize how much blessed you are. You have loved ones around you, you have your mother to bless you. And so just stop for a moment and say thank you.